Browns fans are running out of patience. And inside the locker room, the pressure cooker's hissing louder by the day. Something unexpected is brewing at the top of the roster, with big names feeling the heat and one rookie, yes, that rookie, stealing the spotlight for all the wrong and right reasons. But what's really going on? Are we witnessing the beginning of a total breakdown in trust, or the birth of a new era in Cleveland? Buckle up, because today's update is wild. What started as just another speeding incident has now turned into a full-blown storm hovering over the future of this franchise. In the past few days, Shedeur Sanders' name has gone from just another line on the depth chart to front-page drama. Not because of his throws, not because of any jaw-dropping runs, but because of something that could have been avoided with one simple move: letting off the gas. Shedeur, Deshaun Sanders' son, the QB with Hall of Fame blood, the face of a college football revival that lit up Colorado in 2023, is now caught up in a controversy that blends talent, speed, and recklessness. And it's serious. Ice Cube didn't mince words. The rapper, entrepreneur, and die-hard NFL fan brought up one of the darkest comparisons possible: Henry Ruggs, a talented receiver who lost everything, including someone's life, because of one stupid decision. 100 miles an hour. One moment. One crash and one disaster. His warning: nothing good happens at 100 miles an hour. It wasn't just a hot take. It was a desperate wake-up call from someone who's seen this movie before. Because rap talent without discipline, that's not a gift. It's a ticking time bomb. But here's the thing. It's not just what Shedeur did. It's when he did it. Right in the middle of one of the most intense quarterback competitions in the league, fighting for reps against Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel, he puts a target on his own back, and not for anything related to football. And that's what's terrifying. Because fans will forgive a bad throw. We'll stomach an ugly loss. But what we won't tolerate, especially not in Cleveland, is lack of focus. Not with this team is rebuilding its heart, its soul, and its culture from the ground up. That's what makes this mess so fragile. This franchise has spent the last decade clawing its way out of chaos. We've seen nightmare seasons, a revolving door of quarterbacks, coaches fired like clockwork. Stefanski was supposed to bring stability. Flacco gave us that magical stretch in late 2023, and suddenly, hope was real again.
But now we've got a rookie with star power caught in off-field drama, trying to climb a ladder that gets shakier with every misstep. And there's another twist. Just as the off-field storm hits, something else is quietly happening in camp. Shedeur's playing really well. Internal reports are buzzing about his short game accuracy, pocket presence, vocal leadership, and sharp reads. The kid's balling. This isn't just a hype. It's not just a famous last name. He's digesting the playbook, connecting with receivers, commanding attention. And that's what makes it so damn complicated for this coaching staff. How do you hand the keys to your offense to someone who hasn't figured out life off the field yet? Because as talented as he is, and let's be clear, he's very talented, this team needs a leader, a rock, a steady hand, a responsible, and leaders don't blast 100 miles per hour down the street. Leaders know how to hit the brakes. They carry themselves like professionals. And the locker room feels it. We're hearing whispers that some vets are uncomfortable. No one's going on record yet, not publicly, but the tensions tick. Uneasy. Flacco, who was supposed to be a mentor, now feels more like a barrier. Pickett, who came in hungry for a second chance after Pittsburgh, is frustrated and watching Shedeur climb the depth chart. And the fan base, it's split right down the middle. Hopeful some see Shedeur as our next great hope, a lightning bolt from the sky to finally end the QB drought in Cleveland. Critical, others think he's skipping steps, letting Fan get to his head before he's earned anything. Reflective. Right in the middle of that, one piece of advice keeps echoing. Go 80, go 85, but not 100. For Ice Cube wasn't just right, he was surgical. Clear. This team doesn't need a rocket out of control. It needs a pilot who knows when to punch it and when to slow down. And things got even more intense when Hanford Dixon, yes, that Hanford Dixon dropped a bombshell on his show. This kid's going to be our starting quarterback, he said. I'm pulling hard for him to be the one we've waited for. Serious. It's heavy. That's powerful, but it's also dangerous.
Because by putting Shedeur in the same breath as Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, divisional rivals no less, Dixon didn't just raise the bar, he turned the pressure dial to 11. And here's the wild part. Even with all that pressure, Shedeur seems to be leveling up. Not just on the field, but mentally. Some insiders say he's quieter now, more observant, sharper. Maybe it's the wake-up call. Maybe Ice Cube's words landed harder than anyone expected. Here's what we know. If Shedeur can internalize this lesson fast, if he can turn this moment into a pivot point, he can win this job sooner than anyone thought. But if he doesn't, if he keeps dancing with the edge off the field, no matter how bright he shines on it, the bench is where he'll stay. And not because of ability, because of judgment. The Browns are staring down a fork in the road. One path leads to a dynamic, electric QB who can lift this franchise to new heights. The other? Another cautionary tale. Another wasted promise that fizzled out before it could light a fire. Shedeur's choice isn't on the field. It's in life, in the driver's seat, in the day-to-day. Because talent's not the issue. But the NFL has seen enough raw talent buried by one bad call. And right now, the game's offering him something rare, a chance to stop the crash before it happens. The only question is, will he hit the brakes in time? In this league, the line between star and flameout is thinner than a blade of grass. And Shedeur Sanders is walking it right now. He's got the skims. He's got the backing. But time is ticking, and Cleveland won't wait around forever. This week gave us the best and worst of a rookie who could flip the script or waste the moment. Now it's your turn. Does Shedeur really deserve a shot at the job? Or is he still too green? Drop your take in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell because here we call it like it is.